Welcome to day 10 of documenting my journey for 1 year, and today was the final day of hackathon submission. So I spent some of my time creating a Google Doc on what is created inside a project, text check used inside a project, what my project does, and Google features used inside a project. After that, I made some final changes in the project and I finally submitted it. And once the final submission was done, I was reading some articles and I came across an article which discussed on using Claude and Obsidian together as a second brain. So what second brain actually is, the idea is pretty simple. Most of us people, we bookmark some videos, we save some videos, we save some websites, we save some text so that we may come back and read them again. But in reality, no one actually comes back and read those texts again. And this is where Claude and Obsidian come together. So what is Obsidian? Obsidian is basically a note-taking platform in which stores all the notes you wrote inside a markdown file on your PC. And why we use Claude Code over here? Because Claude Code can run inside terminal, and because it is running inside terminal, it can see what content is present inside the directory and it can change and modify your notes. Let me explain you the whole workflow, how actually things happen. So let's suppose on a random day you are learning about deep learning, about neural networks, and once you finish a 3-hour long YouTube video, you go on to ChatGPT, you ask some questions about neural networks, you cross question him until your whole concepts are properly clear. Then you make some notes, you write down each and every concept you understood in your own language, the way you will understand the notes if you read them again. And you save those notes inside Obsidian and you point Claude Code to read those all notes. The Claude Code would read all those notes and save it inside its memory. And after 6 months, you are reading some article upon neural network. And before reading that article, you need to make sure your all basics are clear. Instead of just going on to YouTube and rewatching that 3-hour long video again, or googling out what is neural networks and getting that generic English response, you point that AI again towards the Obsidian vault and you ask a simple question: summarize me neural networks. It goes through your own notes and it explains you in the same language you wrote those notes. In this way, you are able to understand those concepts in same clarity as you understood them previously 6 months ago. So the lesson I learned here today is that instead of just making some static notes which you may not remember after 6 months, or which you would not look after some time, create something which you will remember when you read them 6 months later or 1 year later, and you still remember those concepts with same clarity. And I have mentioned the links of the article I read today in the description below. And if you feel like you need to read more about these articles about Claude and Obsidian, how to install them in your PC, how to personally use them, you can refer to those articles mentioned below in the caption. Yeah, so this was it for day 10. I'll see you on day 11. Until then, keep building.